x minus 1
So
x. I think it is a hurting term.
yeah, it has the hurting term.
Yeah.
This is limit extends
So
to
we
0.
have to multiply this with root x 1 minus x plus 1.
I think 1
Sorry,
plus x minus 1.
1 plus x. Yeah, 1 plus x plus 1.
1 plus x plus 1
1
divided by
and
root 1 plus
multiply
x
it.
plus 1. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
multiply it with x
Yes.
by root 1 plus x plus 1 and root 1 plus x plus 1, which is equal to x, and inside bracket
X
um,
into bracket
root
root
1
of 1 plus x. So I need to
plus
write limit extends
and
to 0.
divided by
So
1 plus x plus x minus
divided
1.
by root of, yeah, root will go. So it's 1 plus x minus 1 is what you get.
1 plus x minus 1.
1 plus x plus
So
1.
minus and plus 1 gets this thing. So
Yeah.
x gets cancelled.
Afterwards, x gets cancelled. Very good. So
X,
afterward, you can cancel x and x, of course.
we can cancel x
Then
and
when you substitute x equal to 0, you get root 1 plus root 1.
so
Root
we
1
can
plus
cancel.
1, that is 1 plus 1, that is 2.
So root 1 plus 0 plus 1. Yeah, which is root 1 plus 1.
Right? Clear? Okay. We'll do,
Root 1 plus 1.
yeah, this is what you have. That is
Yeah,
2.
okay. Yeah,
That's the
okay.
answer.
Yeah, we got
So we'll go ahead. Let's see the next one. The E1. Limit extends to 2, square root of 3x minus 2 minus x divided by 2 minus square root of 6 minus x. Okay.
2 minus x by
So it is
2 minus square root of 6 minus x.
limit extends to 2, square root of 3x
3x.
minus 2 minus 2
No,
divided
minus x.
minus x. Okay.
Yeah,
Minus x divided by
2
uh,
minus
2
square root of 6 minus x.
6 minus x. Okay, fine. So when you substitute x equal to 2, it is going to that indeterminate form. Cutting terms are there. So we have to eliminate. So how do we go what?
We have to multiply this with
Yeah.
3x minus 2 plus x.
It is square root of 3x minus 2
Square root. Yeah.
plus x divided by
Yeah.
square root of 3x minus 2 plus x. This is what you have. Now
Yeah.
that is for the numerator. For the denominator, you have to do once again. So that
Yeah.
is, you get 2 plus square root of 6 minus x divided by 2 plus square root of 6 minus x. This is for the denominator.
Okay.
Okay.
2 plus.
So this becomes limit extends to 2. So when you club these two, this one with this one, you get 3x minus 2 minus x square. This is what you get on the top. And the denominator part, you get 4 minus 6 plus x. This is what you get in the denominator. And multiplied by, you can do limit extends to 2. You have 2 plus square root of 6 minus x divided by square root of 3x minus 2 plus x. This is what you get. Now you have to solve this part. So this part is limit extends to 2. So you are left with a quadratic x square minus 3x plus 2 with a negative sign. So multiply it with minus 1 whole divided by x minus 2. Now split this quadratic and then substitute 2 here. So what you get is 2 plus 2 on the top, that is 4. Here that is 4 plus 2, that is 6. This is what you get here from this, applying this limit. This one straight away you can apply 2 here. So you get 4 by 6
Okay.
here. And now let's bring the minus 4 by 6 out. Minus 4 by 6. And then you have limit extends to 2. And now x square minus 3x plus 2 is nothing but x minus 2 into x minus 1. Okay, whole divided by x minus 2. This is what you have. So cancel it out. So you are left with that's negative 4 by 6. That is negative 2 by 3. That's the answer. The answer what you get is negative 2 by 3. Hope you understood how we have done.
Okay.
After the hurting term, after eliminating the hurting term, I substituted x equal to 2. So you have 2 minus 1, which is 1. So negative 2 by 3.
Okay.
Okay, Aditi?
Okay.
Right. We'll go ahead. Go to the next one. So you had to practice the quadratics too here. Now the next one is, yeah, this is find limit extends to 0 2 by x if it exists. So these are not defined limits, so it's infinity. So this is also of the same kind. Don't worry much about this kind of limits. Fifth, A and B. Find limits for the given below. Limit extends to 0. What is this? Extends to 0.
Limit. Yeah.
Extends to 0
X
and
by 5
5
minus
minus
mod
mod
m.
x. Yeah. So these kind of things are little bit typical while solving. You have to solve limit extends to 0, x by 5 minus mod x. Now for such limits, we have to solve right hand as well as left hand, and then we have to uh, see whether we are getting the same answer for both. Okay, that's what we have to see.
Okay.
But anyway, this is not a big issue. You will get the same answer, 0, no problem. So
Yeah.
for suppose, so the first one is how to go about this like this.
The mod x will be minus x when x is
Yeah, x tends to 0, x by 5 minus mod x. This is what is given. Right hand limit. You write like this, RHL, right hand limit. That means x tends to 0 plus we are writing. X tends to 0 plus means x is greater than 0. So mod x is equal to x. So it is like this. You can substitute when you while doing RHL. This is what you have to write. Now this limit goes to limit x tends to 0. X divided by 5 minus, instead of mod x you can write x. So you have 5 minus x, right? So substitute x equal to 0. You have 0 by 5 minus 0. So 0 by 5, there is no hurting term. That answer is 0. 0 by anything is 0. No problem.
Okay.
Now LHL we have to solve. Left hand limit. For left hand limit, x tends to 0 minus. This is how we have, right? X is less than 0. In that case, mod x is equal to minus x. Now, what happens limit x tends to 0 minus, right? X divided by 5 minus of minus x. Mod x is minus x when x is less than 0. So limit x tends to
5 plus 6.
0 minus, you have x divided by 5 plus x. Now put x equal to 0, no problem. So you have 0 by 5 plus 0 this time. So the
0
answer
by
is 0. 0 by 5 is anyway 0. So we got LHL is equal to RHL.
yeah.
The limit exists. You can say limit exists. Limit exists.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes.
Yes. We'll move ahead. So let's see the next one. Limit 1 by x tends to 2, 1 by x plus 2 mod. Okay, we'll do that. This is pretty easy. Here itself we can do. So here, for this kind of thing, as I told you, this is like x tends to right hand limit. Let's solve right hand limit. So x tends to 2 plus. Okay.
Yeah.
So there is
Why?
no problem. X tends to 2 plus when I take x tends to 2 plus, then that means x is greater than 0. So I mean, it's obvious x is greater than 0. That's obvious. X tends to 2 plus is x is greater than 0.
So mod
So
x
that's
will be
not an issue. So when you substitute here, there is no way you are not getting any hurting term, right? So when you substitute 2 over here, you are getting 1 by 4.
4. Yeah.
1 by you get x is greater than 0, then x plus 2 is also greater than 0. So there is no issue while solving this problem. So you get 1 by x plus 2 itself. So that answer is 1 by 4. No
Yeah.
issue in this. Even for the LHL,
It's
see,
the same.
when I write x tends to 2 minus, x is greater than 0 only, because we are just looking at very close to 2. We are not going much away from 2, right? So you are watching within the neighborhood of 2. So suppose this is 2, you are watching close to 2, a circle near to 2. So 0 is somewhere here, 1 is somewhere here. You are not approaching any negative number, so you are getting a positive sign. So there is no issue about this problem. So this is the issue. X tends to mod of x minus 2. Okay, this is the one.
X z2 minus um
I didn't get you, Aditi.
no, this thing how in the last sum we did
This one.
yeah, 0 minus and then we did x is less than 0.
2 minus means, yeah, I'll tell you. What is 2 plus and 2 minus? 2 plus means like 2.1. 2 minus is like 1.9.
Mm,
Are they positive?
yeah.
No problem. When it is at 0 only, you have these issues.
Oh, okay. Okay.
When you do 2 plus 2 minus, any positive number neighborhood, when you will see a positive number only. No issues on that.
Okay.
When you are close to 0 only, you will go to the negative direction.
Okay.
Otherwise, no issue. So this problem also, it doesn't count. Okay, mod of x minus 2, it doesn't count. You will get plus infinity. So you don't have to see this problem. This one, show that limit extends to, this is a good question. X minus mod x minus 5 by x minus 5. This is a good question. So we'll see this.
Oh, that.
So we have to solve limit x tends to 5 mod x minus 5 divided by x minus 5. This is what we have. We got to solve this. So for this, we had to show that limit does not exist. That means LHL is not equal to RHL.
Oh, that's
Is not equal to RHL. This is what we have to show. So for that, let to start with it, such things are there. Then let x minus 5 is equal to y. We start like this as y tends to 0. Now your problem simplifies to limit y tends to 0 mod y divided by y. Understood? X minus 5 I am substituting as y tends to 0.
okay.
Okay, we substitute like this. Now the problem goes, now y tends to 0 plus for RHL. So mod y is equal to y, right?
Plus.
So limit y tends to 0 plus mod y is y divided by y. We got the answer 1, right? Answer is 1. Then no problem in this one. And when I do the LHL, as y tends to 0 minus, you are going in the negative direction. So mod y is minus y, right? So your limit y tends to 0 minus happens to be mod y is minus y by y. So it delivers the value -1 for me. Y gets cancelled to give -1. So I
That's
got
not.
the situation LHL is not equal to RHL.
Yeah.
So limit does not exist.
Mm. Okay.
Does not exist at that point. Exists at that point 5. Point x is equal to 5. You can say. Please note it.
Yeah, I'm noting it.
Yeah.
What is it? Okay.
Okay. So solve the next one. So you have this. Yeah, seventh one. A bit longer exercise. After this, anything else is there, or the chapter is over? Ah, okay. They have given something for you. Okay. Okay, these things are there. You have to learn a lot in limits, of course. Hmm. Okay, we do the seventh. Now find the left and right hand limits of the function. Okay. Now here you go. So how to solve this kind of things? This is like a sections wise. The function is bifurcated into two sections actually.
Yeah.
Okay. So how to solve in this one? RHL. So please, can you write the problem? Okay. Okay. Just write the
Okay.
problem. You
Yeah.
have to write like this: minus 2x plus 3x less than or equal to 1. Okay.
Yeah, I wrote it.
So how it will be read as f of x
Minus 2x plus 3.
mine is equal to minus 2x plus 3 when x is less than or equal to 1. Like this we will read is equal to
3x minus 5.
3x minus 5 when
X
x
is
is
greater
greater
than
than 1.
as
So
x1 minus 1.
you had to find the limit when limit extends to 1. That's what the
Yeah.
question is. So find limit extends to 1 f of x. This is how the question will be asked. Now for that, this one had to be split into two pieces. One is RHL as well as LHL. So let's solve the RHL first. So RHL means limit, like this will write, limit extends to 1 plus f of x. What is 1 plus meaning? X is exceeding 1,
Yeah.
right? That is the situation. X is greater than 1, you have to use 3x minus 5. So limit x tends to 1 plus, you have 3x minus 5. You will use the function 3x minus 5. Put 1 here. So you have 3 minus 5, that is minus 2. That's the answer. Now, LHL will take left hand limit. So that is limit extends to 1 minus, this time x is less than 1. That means this one we have to take. So minus 2x plus 3. So put x equal to 1. You have minus 2 plus 3. So which will give us 1. Okay. So you have the scenario LHL is not equal to RHL. Limit
Okay.
does not exist at x equal to 1. Limit does
That's
not
not.
exist does not exist at x is equal to 1. So this is how we write. Little bit tricky. Okay, note it, not the procedure.
Minus. Okay.
I'll move ahead. Now we'll go ahead. Next one. So you have the next question. Limit f of x. Okay, this will do. We can do it here itself. So place is sufficient. So let's write the RHL for the next part. Right hand limit. So what I have to do is limit x tends to 1 plus. That means the limit is exceeding 1. So
Yeah.
exceeding 1 case is this. So that is f of x value is 1 they have given. So that is anyway 1. The LHL thing we have to do. So that is limit x tends to 1 minus. And then take this one less than 1, right?
Yeah.
1 minus means less than 1. So x square will, right? So when you plug in 1, you get 1 anyway, right? So you have the scenario LHL is equal to RHL. Limit exists. Limit
Okay.
exists at x equal to 1.
Yeah.
Next one, C part. They have given something like limit extends to 4 f of x exists, they ask. So first find LHL. LHL means limit extends to 4 minus.
4 minus.
4 minus means less than
Smaller
4.
than.
Less than 4. Less than 4
4x
means
plus
you 4x plus 3. Use the function 4x plus 3. So the answer is 4 into 4 plus 3. So 16 plus 3,
90.
that is 19. Fine. Similarly, RHL we have to find. RHL value is limit extends to 4 plus. This means you are exceeding 4. Exceeding 4 is 3x plus 7. 3x plus 7. So 3 4 12, 12 plus 7, that is 19. Right? 3 into 4 plus 7. 12 plus 7, that is 19 once again. So you have LHL is equal to RHL. Limit exists at x equal to 4. Limit of f of x exists at x equal to 4.
Okay.
Okay. Now we'll go ahead. Now let's see the question number 8. So it find the value of a such that limit extends to f of x is, which means that the LHL should be equal to RHL for this. So what is LHL? Limit extends to 2 minus. That means less than 2. Less than 2 case is ax plus 5. and that should be equal to RHL, that is limit x tends to 2 plus you have x minus 1. Okay, that is greater than 2. Now when you put x tends to 2 minus, you get 2a plus 5 here, substitute 2, that's it. So when you substitute 2 here, 2 minus 1, that is 1, right? So 2a is minus 4 and a is minus 2. That's the answer. So 9th and 10th, I'll leave it to you as homework because there is nothing big in that. You can give it right.
Okay.
Okay, Aditi, 9th and 10th, you can give it right. Now,
19.
yeah, right. Nothing big in that. See, what you have to do, LHL and RHL you have to find.
Yeah, I'll do.
Equal, you
This is
do 1, you will get 1. At x
yeah,
equal to 1, 1.
1.
So all the three values you have to get the same.
Okay.
Okay. Now, go to the next one. It is like, it's also the same. When
Same.
x is less than 2, that is 1, 1, and x is greater than 2, this limit does not exist. You see, LHL is not equal to RHL.
Yeah. Okay.
So the limit does not exist. So that you please do these two as homework. These two as homework. So with that, this exercise is over. Yeah, this is the important formula. Prove that limit extends to a x power n minus a power n divided by x minus a is n into a power n minus 1. This formula you have to know and remember this. Very, very important. Very, very important formula. So very, very important formula. Derivation they have given. Don't worry much about the derivation. They are done by using binomial theorem. That is binomial theorem way of solving the problem. Okay. So, okay, what if we do this? Okay, that this I'll do the proof and then we'll close today. That is sufficient.
Okay. Lim.
Okay, no, don't worry. This is a formula you have to remember that. Must and
Oh.
should. Limit extends to a x power n minus a power n divided by x minus a. You had to show that is equal to n into a power n minus 1. There are many ways to prove this. One way in the textbook, what they have shown is the binomial theorem method. What is this method of binomial theorem? Simple. So put x is equal to a plus h as h tends to 0. This is the substitution we'll do. X is equal to a plus h as h tends to 0. So your limit changes to limit h tends to 0. A plus h whole power n minus a power n divided by x minus a. X is equal to a plus h. You are, when you put a plus h minus a gets cancelled on the denominator, you have h. So its limit h tends to 0. Apply binomial theorem. NC0 into x power n. X is a power n plus NC1 x power n minus 1, that is a power n minus 1 into h power 1. Right, like this it will go. It goes on. Don't worry about the next terms. Minus a power n at the end divided by h. Now you see NC0 value is 1. So this is limit h tends to 0. NC0 value is 1. So you have a power n. NC1 is n into a power n minus 1 into h plus n into n minus 1 by factorial 2 into a power n minus 2 into h square. Like this it will go. Here you have a power n divided by whole divided by h you have. A power n is cancelled. Okay, ma?
Okay.
Now remove h as common in every term. Now divide every term with h. That is sufficient. When you divide every term with h, because denominator h is there, divide every term with h. So what you will get here is when you divide every term with h, you are left with the limit h tends to 0. You can take h as common, that is n into a power n minus 1 plus n into n minus 1 divided by factorial 2 into a power n minus 2 into h, like this, so on, many terms will come. Whole divided by h gets cancelled. And now substitute h is equal to 0. This term, next term, every term goes to 0. And n into a power n minus 1 will remain. Hence the answers. Hence the answer.
Okay.
So with this proof, I will just tell how we can use this. Okay. Note it once.
Yeah, no, 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now, how to use this? This is like limit extends to 3. Let us say you have the problem x cube minus 27 divided by x minus 3. Suppose I want to solve this. Now compare with the formula limit x tends to a x power n minus a power n divided by x minus 3. What is the value of n here? 3. Right? N is 3. What is the value of a? 3 cube is 27. So a value is 3.
3.
So apply the formula. What is the formula? N into a power n minus 1. So what is n? 3 into a. A value is 3.
3 into
3 power 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. So your answer should be 27. That's what you get. So this is a shortcut. This formula is like a shortcut. You don't have to extract and then find out the hurting term and then cancel it. Straight away you will get the answer.
Yes.
Okay. So this
Okay.
one, the workout of this one, we'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
And now at this point we'll leave everything. And then if possible we'll do tomorrow. Otherwise day after tomorrow we'll meet.
Can we do after tomorrow? Because
We'll do day after tomorrow. Because I also want to take rest.
Yeah, okay.
I'm having a lot of busy work.
Oh, okay.
We'll do day after tomorrow. Okay, Aditi.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Practice. Give practice.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, bye.